Well, hello everybody. It's Tuesday Talk, and I'm here again, Chris King with Pampered Sisters. And I just want to say I'm glad y'all came back into the room. Let me type in hello so I can see y'all coming in. If you're coming in from Periscope, shout out to me. Where you coming in from? Periscope or Facebook or YouTube? I'd like to hear from you. Let me see if I did a hello. I don't see anybody yet, but it is early. Okay, it does say hello now. Okay, so the first thing is last week I did the avocado soap bar. I wanted y'all to see what it looked like. I was going to do a cutting video, but I didn't get to. So anyway, this is what it looked like. And it smells fabulous. Sometimes when you use real fruit or vegetables additives, you might get rivers. And I did get the glycerin rivers at the top with the titanium dioxide mix and the avocado, probably pureed avocado. But I still love the way it came out. And this is it. This bar is about 8. Let me see. Now this one is a little bit more cured because this is the one I made I think 2 weeks before. Let me see. Hold on. It's 7.9, okay? But let me get one that I just cut from the other one. And I haven't trimmed up. Okay, see, it hasn't completely cured yet, and it's 9 point, no, this is a middle one. This is an end cut. Hold on a second. Okay, so this one is 8.60. So after it finished curing, you'll get something like this. And then, of course, I've trimmed it and everything, cleaned it up. So this is what it looks like. Okay? So, again, I'm Chris King with Pampered Sisters. You can find me at pamperedsisters.com, or you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on YouTube. I haven't quite figured out how to make that live yet, but I will. Hey, Laura, how you doing? So tonight I am going to do a sugar scrub demo. Okay, I'm trying to work on my ums. I went to Toastmaster, y'all, and I was really good for a while, and I slipped. Now I'm back in front of the camera, and so I'm trying to work on my ums again. So I'm going to act like y'all just stepped into my booth at a craft show or a farmer's market, because I find that if I talk to you like you're there, then I won't do the ums. Oh, just did one. Okay, we're going to play a game. The number of times you can count me doing the ums. If I get up to, say, 35, 40, while I'm talking, you make a note. You either shoot me a message, you Facebook me, but the first one that I see, I'm going to message you and send you a bar of soap. Okay? Hey, Lisa, how you doing? So I'm going to do a sugar scrub for you. Did anybody, before I get started, did anybody try doing the pureed avocado soap themselves? And I'll wait for y'all to answer. While I'm waiting, I'm going to... Hey, do y'all like the lighting? I got a little umbrella. Let me see if I can move it out the way a little bit so you don't see that. Let me move it a little bit there. Okay, let me move this over. And I also bought something for my laptop so that now it's off the table and placement is much better. And the lighting, I hope you don't see the reflection of my glasses. And then I have a little stand for my camera so that it looks a little bit more cohesive. Is that the word? Oh, so Laura, you're planning on doing the avocado puree. Okay, sounds good. I can't wait to see it. Post pictures, okay? Okay, so today we're going to do a sugar scrub. And I thought that that would be perfect for this weather because, you know, in Houston, we have humidity. Oh my God. And we have rain. This is the season for it. We don't have May showers. We have March, I don't know, an April shower. We have April showers, but it starts in March. And we want to get a head start all the time. I made it a different batches, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. Oh, awesome. You got to post pictures, okay? So we can know how it turned out and everything. So I like to exfoliate, and I make, this is one of my exfoliations. Smells so good, okay? This is called Spa Day. And I'm making exfoliation. I started out making regular sugar scrubs without them being emulsified. Then I found an emulsified sugar scrub recipe that I really liked. And so I started making that. And it says in here that you can add 5 ounces of shea butter, mango butter, cocoa butter, Mowra, I don't know if I'm saying it right, M-O-W-R-A, whatever you have on hand that's a butter, but not real butter, okay, because you eat that, okay. I don't know, maybe we should try it. We soap and use everything else to make, I don't know, that kind of, no. Okay, and then you use a conditioning e-wax, BTMS 25 or 50, and you use, or you BTMS 225, or just plain old regular e-wax. In other words, just go check in your cabinets, okay? Your soap cabinet. Then you use the sunflower oil or any oil of your choice, and a sweet almond oil. Now, when they say in sunflower, they're really wanting you to use oils that are water soluble, but also moisturize your skin. Use a Polysorbate. The Polysorbate 20 is for you to use if you're going to be using micas and colorants, because people use this in their tub and you don't want to leave a ring because they're mad. And you can either use essential oil or fragrance oil, and you can use sugar scrub. Now I'm making a small batch. I usually make big tubs because I do my sugar scrub is this size. This is 8 ounces, okay? But I'm making a small batch so I can finish today, okay? And what I do is I buy mango and shea butter, and it gets hot enough in Houston that I can do this, and I just let it sit out, and then I kind of mix it together, mango and shea butter. I make my own little mix, okay? Now, when I make sugar scrub in the winter, I will add a little cocoa butter to it, okay? And when I make a lip scrub, I use the same recipe, but I use more cocoa butter. You can play with it how you want. I found this recipe online from Sopapalooza, I use it. I've changed it a lot, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to melt our butters in our e-wax. So it says that I need 5 ounces of shea butter or whatever butter I use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tare my scale, okay? And I'm going to put 5 ounces in. And then while I do that, I use a new plate because it keeps everything temperature at a nice temperature, okay? So yes, I can post the recipe on the after the video. I'll post. Okay, do me a favor, Lori. Just remind me if I forget. I'm very forgetful sometimes, y'all. After I finish talking, because I do this, let me tell you, my plan is to set everything up the night before. So when I get home from work, all I have to do is get started. Well, today, I'm going to share with y'all while I'm getting my oils. Life happened. I had to take my dog to the vet. She didn't want to go. Her appointment was at 5:15. And my dog really is my dad's dog. I'm taking care of him now that my dad's gone. And one of the things I promised him is that I was going to take care of Bunny. And that's why she's still here, because, I mean, she has given me the blues, y'all. She's, put it this way, when I got her, she was about 100 pounds in August when my dad took sick. And then I, worked with her, shaved her down, started cleaning her clothes. That's how I knew my dad was sick, when I saw the dog, because he spoils his dogs. They ate better than him. But anyway, after I got her down, I took her this weekend. She got her shots, and I took her to the vet, and they shaved her. When I took her to get her shot, she was 62 pounds. After they shaved all of the hair off her, and I took her to the vet today, she was 55 pounds. Anyway, Bunny probably doesn't want to get anywhere near a car, because she has been in the car all weekend and today, and she has not been a happy camper, because they've been poking and prodding her and everything. But she's going to be okay. She just got a couple of allergies. They say she might be diabetic, and she might have thyroid problems. Why do I have it? I always get these dogs. I thought I was through with this with my kids. I always get these dogs that have problems that's going to require medication like an adult, a human, I mean, I don't understand. Nothing's ever easy for me, I guess. Okay, I'm putting emulsifying wax in, and I have a conditioning emulsifying wax, a combination. I buy some of it from Wholesale Supply Plus, and I buy some from Columbus Oils, and I do a little mix. It's just something I do. We all do our little thing to get it to the texture I want. And y'all see, when I only mix this up, y'all gonna see the moisture and the elasticity and how just great it looks in the bowl when I'm mixing it. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm turning this on. Okay, and it's melting. And okay, so while that's melting, I am going to pour in here. I like the way I did that. See, y'all can see it. Okay, I'm going to pour in here the sunflower oil, but I'm not going to use sunflower oil. I'm going to use grapeseed oil. Okay, and the reason why I use grapeseed oil is because I have a lot of young ladies, including myself, because I'm going to be 57 this year, with mature skin, and grapeseed oil just seems to do wonders for me, see? And I also use almond oil. It does say almond oil, but you can use sunflower oil. You can use apricot kernel. I think I have that over there. That's a good oil to use. Sunflowers, apricot. In the summer, sometimes I use jojoba oil, just because I like that for swimmers and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to pour, I need 4 ounces of each. So I'm going to measure off 4. Darn it. Don't you hate that? Okay, so I measured off 4 ounces of that. And let me put this down, and I'm going to scrape this in. This has some of that, because I measured it in. Oh well, this is gonna melt. It's the emulsifying wax, but that's okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna measure in some grapeseed oil. And it's 4 ounces of that also. Does anybody make a sugar scrub themselves right now? Anybody? I'll wait and let y'all. Grapeseed oil, 4 ounces. This is a great, let me tell you, does anybody sell at the markets or online, or how many in here make soaps or product just to sell? I mean, it's a hobby, but you sell it also. Because let me tell you something, sugar scrubs are a great addition to add to your line, and it's not that much work involved. And the markup is great. You can splurge. The only thing, the most expensive thing you pay for is the containers and the essential oil or the fragrance oil. That's it. Okay, and it says 1.5 ounces of Polysorbate 20. Put some of that in there. Okay. Not yet. I just watched a video on sugar scrubs a few days ago. Was it emulsified sugar scrub, Laurie, or was it just regular? Because I used to make it without the emulsification. I like the little elasticity in it, so that's what I do now because of it. Okay, so the thing about this is, I got this. Okay, so it's pretty much almost done. You want to keep this at and I forgot the temperature, but I try to keep mine like at 1. Okay, this is too hot, so let me turn it off. That's what I get for talking, right? Okay, so I try to keep mine like at 150, real low. Just like when you're doing, just remember, it's like when you do cold process, oven process soap, 170. So just think low. Okay, let me turn this off. Okay, so that's going off, and I'm gonna let it cool down. And oh, did I put it in? Yes, I did. I did. This is just extra. Let me put it away before I make a mistake. Okay, I put it away. Okay, so you did watch one that was emulsified. I've been thinking about sugar scrubs. I'm still very new to sell and only done a few craft shows and I don't have a website. Okay, let me tell you, sugar scrubs are very easy to sell. People love them. And what I did, okay, let me tell you when I really started selling them. Because I noticed that women like to rub it and try it and see the elasticity of it, if they can actually move it over their skin and they want to see the oil in it, and if it really has enough sugar for exfoliation. So what I did is I went to I went to Sam's or Restaurant Depot, and I bought a plastic, it was about this big. Look, this big, okay? Plastic, I guess you call it a water dispenser or iced tea or lemonade dispenser. The cylinder down the center, you put ice in it. Well, I put glass marbles in it, purple and green because that's my color, and I filled it up with water, okay? And down at the bottom on the base, I put, I think, flowers or floral around it. And then I took a regular trash can. I bought a nice one. And I went to the dollar store and bought these big plastic punch bowls and drilled a hole in it, 3. And I made a little washing station, okay? In the summer, I made the water really cold. So I would put it in the refrigerator the day before. And the thing was, the washing station, I put the bowl over the trash can, and the trash can had a liner in it, okay? So they would try just a little bit. There was a sample station there. They would try it on their hands, do this, and they would rinse it. Every time somebody, and I had the body butter right beside it, because I make the body butter in a jar the same size, and I offered it as a deal. Okay, and every time, I promise you, I kid you not, every time I sold sets, I sold out most of the time. And that is how you push your product. And it doesn't take up that much space. Put it at the end. Bring extra bottles, jugs of water to just keep filling in. Make sure you post, though, on the top of your stand, the holder, that this is not drinking water, because when it gets hot outside, everybody thinks that your water is for them to drink, and they try to, help themselves. Okay, so now, are y'all still there? I don't see anybody talking. Am I talking too much? If I'm talking too much, let me know. Okay, so I was just letting this cool down. I was buying some time, y'all. That's what I do. I buy time. Okay, did I do good? Okay. So this is at 182. We needed to go down a little bit more. So what's great about sugar scrubs is it's great for exfoliating your skin, scraping the dead skin cells away, and the sugar, unlike salt, doesn't burn open sores and cuts. Also, it polishes your skin. The shea butter in it, some people don't put shea or cocoa butter or mango, but the butters in it actually makes it last a little longer. Now, I have been thinking about adding a base like this, foaming bath butter. Let me show you. Okay, but I haven't done it yet because I really try to make all my products myself. And honestly, I bought this because I'm going to see if I can create something similar and then add my own product. I always like to make my own base, so I'm not dependent on somebody else in case they run out. You know what I mean? So, let me check the temperature again. Okay, it's almost down. So, when you add the melted butters and e-wax to the oil over here, you want the temperature warm, pretty much close to room temperature, because see, if you add the sugar and it's too hot, what's going to happen? It's just going to make a syrup, okay? And syrup doesn't exfoliate anything. I'm plugging in my blender, y'all. I forgot my mixer because we're not going to use, you just use a regular mixer, okay? So you use an exfoliation. And you know what, y'all, I just realized? I don't have any fragrance over here. I keep my fragrance in the cabinet, so it's dark, so it doesn't ruin anything. Let me see if I can get my children to bring me a fragrance. Can you go in there and look and get me oatmeal, milk, and honey fragrance? Okay. I'm going to do oatmeal, milk, and honey. And I put some oats in mine. And I call mine milk and cookies. And, you know, and I don't color this one, okay, like I did the other one. Okay. So, let me see. Let me check. Are y'all still there? I don't see anybody posting. I guess y'all are. Let me see. Hello? Let me see. Let's see if that goes. Let's see if anybody's posting. Thank you. Now, can you bring me some oatmeal? Yes. Okay, because I don't think I have any in there. Let's see if I have some. Okay, it's 4 people. Okay, I see 4. Okay, so go in there and help her find the oatmeal, okay? The oatmeal, because I used up the oatmeal on milk and cookies, my soap. I just had a big batch. I made 57 or 58 bars. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm getting ready to add this. Thank you. You're so sweet. No, I don't. You want to see my little helper, you guys? Let me show you my little helper. This is my little helper. This is one of them. Let me see if she can get in there. Now, you wasn't helping.
I gave you the oatmeal.
Oh, you did. You sure did. Okay. Okay. Bye, you guys. Okay. Hi, Lisa. I'm glad you're still here. Okay, and Laura. Okay. So I'm going to add this. Okay. Okay. And you can see the emulsifying. You know it's emulsifying because you see that little that little tint there. And I'm going to scrape it out. And I know it started cooling because it's starting to make the okay, see? Okay. So, now I'm going to add the sugar. Okay. And it's only 32 ounces of sugar. Okay, I'll put that back up there. Okay, and I don't do a lot of, I do it just like this, okay? Y'all see it? Okay. Oop, look at that. I really don't know how to use kitchen utensils other than make soap. y'all. Okay. I buy all of mine except for my my stick blender. I buy most of my little extras at garage sales and Goodwill and the dollar store and Dollar General. I don't invest a lot now. The pots, I'll go to IKEA and online, and same thing with the other stuff, soaping stuff. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and look at it. See the consistency? It's really nice. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Let me put it up a little closer. You see how easy that was? Easy part. And let me show you what I do then. I take this, I add this, okay? This is my exfoliation for this one. This is my milk and cookies. Got a little, the sugar's already in exfoliation, okay? Now I'm gonna add the fragrance. And the fragrance, I'm supposed to add 0.5, okay? So let me measure that off. What are you barking at? You see, she's still mad at me, y'all. Y'all hear her? She's mad. She's barking. She's never made noise, but she's mad today, y'all. She's mad because I've been taking her to the get all cleaned up. I'm doing it on for her good, getting her healthy, you know. And she mad. She gonna gloat for a while, I think. Okay. Okay, so this is, oh God, this smells so good. Oh, this now, after I do it, make it up. Oh, this smells so, oh y'all, this smells so good. After I make it up, I put it in jars like this, okay? See? And this is my new jar. I was putting it in a glass jar with a black top, but I'm changing everything over. And my logo, the new logo, is going to sit on top. And so that's it in a nutshell, how I make my sugar scrubs. I do, I'm going to post the recipe. I make about, this gives you about 3 to 4, maybe 3, 4. If you're doing 4 ounces, you can get about 6 to 8 out of this. If you're doing out of this recipe. If you're doing 8 ounces, you can only get 3, maybe 4 out of this, or 3 in a tester. I usually make 16 to 18 of these. My recipe is much bigger. My bowl is huge, and I usually do, what I do is I put them in big bags like this. Let me get the bag. When I get through, bag like this, okay? Because I do different colors, and then I squeeze it into the container unless it's a single color. Then I'll spoon it in so it'll have a little pretty top to it. When I'm through, depending on the design, I either sometimes put pearls on the top, or soap glitter, or no design at all. And that's pretty much how I do it. I sell this at Pampered Sisters on my website. I have a website plus an Etsy site, and I make everything, of course, you know, from scratch. I will post the link. If you're going to sell this at shows, really consider doing setting up a display, because you will sell it, okay, if you have samples out. no doubt about it. But you will sell it more if they're able to try it. Okay, it's just a given. And then after they try it and they wash their hands and you give them a paper towel, they be right there to offer the body butter or the lotion. What kind of colorants do you use, or micas? Okay, so I use, it depends on the fragrance. Like for instance, my citrus slice is a popular fragrance blend that I make, and I have a matching scrub that goes with it, and the scrub are these colors. Okay, so I use the same colors. I get them from Crafter's Choice and Brambleberry. And now the orange is a lake color. Okay, just really nice. That's why you have to add, oh, I forgot one more thing, y'all. Hold on. I'm talking and I forgot. You have to put a preservative in. I put Phenanip in, okay? And you have to put, it should be 1 ounce. Let me put the preservative. And the reason why you put a preservative in is because women, when they use this, they're going to be dipping their hand in it, and it's going to most of the time be wet, right? And so you want to put a preservative in because you're not there, okay? And you want to make sure that you that it doesn't turn to mold, and then they blame you, okay? I use Phenanip. I get it from Lotion Crafters. Hold on, I'll show you. Let me do that. Okay, I'll show you, Lori. Okay. And then I'll answer your, finish answering your colorant. Lisa, I'll show you the preservative, and Lori, I'll answer your colorant. Okay, so this is the preservative I use, okay? And I get it from Lotion Crafter. Can you see that? Okay. And I get it from, yes, I use Phenanip. Okay? And this is the colors I use. I use a combination of Brambleberry, Crafter's Choice, sometimes Muddy. No, I'll be honest, I haven't used Muddy in my scrubs yet because they wasn't around when I started doing scrubs, and I already have, you know, created the scrubs. I use Crafter's Choice, Brambleberry, and oh, and I do use clays. Like my Woodstock Rose has a rose clay in it. There's another one I use, I forgot which one, I have to pull it out, but I use a French clay in some. So I either use a mica or I use clays. And I've used activated charcoal in my charcoal ice, minty one I do. So it's a combination, okay? The Polysorbate that you add is for the colorant so that it doesn't, you know, stain your skin or the tub. Any more questions? Okay, well, I will see y'all next week. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing a demo or I'm going to be talking about some of the other things that's coming up for the month of March. In April, we're going to talk about Mother's Day and getting ready for Mother's Day and some of the little things you can do to keep from stressing yourself out the rest of the year, because April really is a new quarter, y'all, and it's like, you know, the second quarter of the year. So, you know, pretty soon we're going to be talking about the holidays and summer and everything else. So if you have any questions, just Facebook message me, YouTube me, or whatever, and I will see y'all next week. And I will post the recipe. I'll type it out for you. See you guys later. Thank you for stopping in. Bye.